Getting arrested off cranes or knocking himself senseless.
Yeah.
Steve-O likes to hit the comedy club circuit.
So starting tonight, he's performing at the Irvine Improv. Here he's talking about social media.
My 11-year-old niece posted this thing that said something or other, and then, if you do not repost this, your worst week starts now. And I saw that and immediately unfollow. I cut her out. So I called her up and chewed her out, right? I said, listen here. If you ever threaten me again with your voodoo hex, witch curse crap, we're done.
How old is she?
At that time, I think she was probably about 8 or 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was surprised. So I don't know what to expect from your act, because there you're just sort of talking. It looks like normal stand-up, but that doesn't seem very Steve-O.
Well, right. I got the message yesterday that you guys wanted some stand-up clips that were TV friendly.
Oh, right.
And I couldn't think of one. You know, my family, my dad in particular, really wanted me to try doing something that wasn't so vulgar, and so I remember trying that bit about my niece.
Really?
I stopped doing that ages ago.
Oh, that's an old, so yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
God.
it's okay, it's great. It's just that I don't have a lot of my stuff that's good for, you know.
So in
You're
other
not
words,
exactly like a morning TV friendly
I'm
sort
not a
of
morning
guy.
Yeah, don't bring the kids to my show at the Irvine Improv. But expect to laugh a lot because, you know, I'm good. And not to qualify that, I got a deal with Showtime for my own comedy special, which is really exciting.
Congratulations. In your comedy special, are you going to stand there and walk around the stage, or are you going to fall into the crowd?
Oh, I will mix it up quite a bit with, you know, various physical things. But
Well, the thing about you, I mean, most guys, I don't know how this whole thing works and all that, but it hurts really bad when you get kicked in that area.
yeah.
When people meet you, they say, Steve-O, kick me in the nuts.
It is incredible.
What is that?
I've probably had more guys ask me to kick them in the nuts than maybe anybody in the whole world ever.
You've made a career of it.
I'd be very proud of that.
I'm right.
Yeah.
And I've probably kicked more nuts than anybody in the world
You could
ever.
be in the world record books
Even though I went into retirement.
for that particular.
Right. I
For
don't
not
like
kicking-
to kick nuts anymore.
You're a retired nut
Yeah,
kicker.
I'm a retired nut
Well,
kicker.
do you ever,
You're like grown up. You've evolved.
do you ever
Right.
step back and say, what am I doing?
If I'm not like up to anything, I'll say, man, what am I doing? I got to do something.
Like this. What am I doing here?
That's the jellyfish sombrero.
Oh my God. I mean, you've hurt yourself so
your agility here is
badly.
tremendous, though. It really
Well,
is.
well, thank you. I do consider myself a professional.
It's insane,
A
but it's
professional
really
idiot.
Right.
A professional
Oh,
idiot.
wow, I'm so glad you're showing that one. Yeah.
What was that?
I did a backflip off a 60-foot bridge into Lake Hollywood.
How did that go?
good. Oh, that's right here.
It went perfect. Yeah, that's Hollywood Reservoir.
Didn't you get in legal trouble for that? You can't do that.
I didn't.
But you've been in plenty of legal trouble.
I have a colorful arrest record.
Just reading your arrest record is.
Oh, do you have my arrest record?
I
That's
mean,
great.
we don't have enough time in the show.
Really?
But some of the things, for example, arrested for stapling his scrotum to his leg.
Yours or somebody else's?
It was mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yours, jailed, showing footage of himself swallowing a condom containing cannabis.
Right.
This is my favorite.
That one
Disorderly
was-
conduct for urinating on potato chips.
Right.
You can't do that, huh?
Well, yeah, it was more. I don't know if the potato chips was actually the law in question. It was just public urination.
Public
I think,
urination.
Right?
But
I just happened to be peeing
the
on
most
potato
recent,
chips.
of course, and the most
Right.
talked about around here was the Seaworld stunt.
Right.
All right, you went up on the crane in Hollywood.
I think I established myself as the most idiotic protester ever. I decided to help the whales by protesting Seaworld. Of course, I went to a construction site, which has nothing to do with the cause.
Right.
I climbed up a 150-foot crane with an inflatable killer whale, which didn't make much sense because once you're up 150 feet in the air, no one can see
They
the
can't
darn
see it,
thing.
right?
Right.
And a lot of emergency personnel responded, 80 firefighters, 18 cops, a helicopter,
A lot of
SWAT team.
resources tied up for you,
Exactly.
Steve-O.
Right, I wasted a lot of resources, I did, and I deserve to be in all the trouble I'm in. Of course, when I was looking down, I couldn't very easily explain that it was not a big deal because I was on top of a 150-foot crane. It made it a
you
little
knew
difficult.
you would. I mean, you
So-
knew what was
I
going to
didn't know
happen.
that all of that would happen. I never intended for that
Well,
many.
some people question as to whether you wanted to help the whales or have the whales help you.
Oh, well, that's a good question. I think that it was a mutual benefit. You know, I think that that weekend CNN aired the documentary Blackfish,
yes.
which I don't think was coincidental. They were talking about the cause on the Today Show, you know, national network TV. I think that it's without question that it was a benefit to the cause.
Well, it's
We're-
just
we're-
that you've been doing stunts for so long without a cause
Right.
that all of a sudden, oh, now you're attached to Seaworld. It's hard to tie the two together for some people.
Well, hey, you know what? That's fine. I'm happy to be considered an idiot and an attention whore. That's what I am.
So we can't insult you by saying you're an attention
No.
whore. because-
Correct. I am an
do you-
attention
But I go
whore.
deeper than this. Do you have a death wish?
I don't.
You don't?
I do not.
Okay. People
No.
ask you this before?
You know, I've always picked my battles reasonably carefully. You know, I can still walk around pretty well.
Yeah, you look okay. I mean, I'm always...
Well, thank you. I'm 41 years old now.
What's the most damage you've ever done?
In one fall, I broke my cheekbone, 7 teeth, 10 stitches in my chin, a concussion, and a broken wrist.
No.
Was it
Those
worth
are
it?
neat teeth you have right
Well,
there.
thanks. Yeah, I appreciate
Those
it.
are Hollywood teeth.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people have those and they just did that on purpose.
Steve-O performing at the Irvine Improv. Don't take your kids, but go this weekend. Taking the stage
Hide the children.
tonight, tomorrow night, and Sunday.
Awesome. Hey, thank you
Good
so
to see
much,
you again,
guys.
Steve-O.
Really good to
Thank
see you
you.
too.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.